Hey everybody, welcome to Game Misconduct. I'm Adam, and we're going to be doing a Switch unboxing. Uh, I picked this up on launch day at Target. It was awesome. I just walked in to Target when they opened, and they were like, "Yeah, we were going to hand out tickets, but we have like 200 in stock." So I just walked in, purchased my console, and walked out. It was like COVID never happened. It was beautiful. Anyway, um, we open the box, and funny story. Apparently, GameStop was stapling people's receipts to the Switch and puncturing people's screens. So that's fun. But yeah, so when you open the box, you're immediately greeted with the Switch and the couple Joy Cons here. Quick overview of the console here. So you've got your let's start from the top here. Starting from the come on, focus camera. You can do it. Please focus camera. You can do it. Oh boy. You know what? Let's finish getting everything unboxed and then maybe it'll have a better time autofocusing. So main body of the console, Joy-Con, bigger. Nice, magnetic, interesting. And the other one. And then the useless cardboard that no one is going to care about. Joy-Con grip. So these should just magnet in quite nicely. Nice. Interesting that it overhangs. This is an interesting shiny. I think this is a protective style plastic. It's very smooth. They have a very similar plastic like this on the inside of the dock. I think that's to prevent scratching on the console. I remember when everyone was using dock socks for their Switch ones to prevent it to prevent the dock from scratching the hell out of the screen. And here's the Switch 2 dock. Something I'm a little disappointed in. I need to verify it though, but I suspect that these are USB 2.0 ports. They really should be 3.0 or sorry 3.1 Gen 2 or 3.2 ports, just for the extra speed and fast charging, etc. You also get on the back network port, so RJ45, your HDMI full size, and then a USB-C charging. See, AC adapter, HDMI out, and then your LAN port. Also in the box, charger. I can't tell if this is a GAN charger or not. I don't know if it is or not. It'd be cool if it was. If not, oh well. The Switch charges pretty quickly. HDMI cable, power cord, and the mouse mode wrist strap adapter things. All right, let's get the box out of here. All right, so oh boy, there we go. All right, so let's do a quick overview of the console. So we've got ourselves a starting at the bottom. We have I almost said HDMI. We have a USB-C charging point for charging port on the bottom. This is also where it gets tucked in at. Looks like a couple intake grills, a couple speaker holes. The kickstand hiding the SD card slot and my serial number. Let's go around. The side of the console is literally just a metal prong there. and it does not look like there's any retention tabs. So it must just be a metal plate or magnets. And then the metal plate would be on this side. I'm not sure where the I'm not sure which side has the magnet in it and which side has the I suspect that the console itself has the magnet in it, and these just probably have a metal plate that retains. We'll find that out when I do a full teardown. Yeah. Let's see. One of the things people were complaining about with the first Switch was how, oh wow, that took a lot of force. How they could just rip the Joy Cons off of the Switch. That is going to be much harder to do on this one. You have to actually put some strength into it to actually get them to go. They have this little button here. You push it, and here you can see that right there. It pushes this little piece of plastic out, and that pushes the top of the Joy-Con away from the console itself. It looks like you can put the Joy-Cons in upside down. Interesting. You can even use it upside down. I don't recommend doing it like that, but you can. It doesn't seem to hurt anything. Yep. So going to the top of the console now, we have a microphone port, the game card slot, headphone jack. I love seeing the second USB-C port. So when we go and do docked mode, we can plug a power cord in there and keep playing our Switch. Fan exhaust. And I'm not sure what this circular indentation is. Maybe IR? I don't know. If anyone knows what that is, please comment, let me know. We have volume rocker and a power button. And on the other side, it's much the same. It's just the other Joy-Con slot. So, this basically the hardware in here is basically 4 times as powerful as your standard Switch or Switch OLED, meaning that all of your lovely Switch 1 games are going to run pretty damn solid on the Switch 2. I've tried all my physical carts. They all installed on the internal 256 gig. I've got like 93 physical carts, and they all fit, which was nice because the micro SD Express cards are not really in capacities that I want yet. I want at least a 512 gig, maybe even a 1 terabyte. I did try plugging in a older micro SD card. I even have a faster one for my camera that I attempted to put in. It's on an Express, but it's slightly faster speeds than your typical micro SD card. Didn't read either one of them, so you're gonna have to get that micro SD Express card, and I believe they're like 70-ish bucks for a 256 gig. I'm sure the 512 is going to be like 120, and then the 1 terabyte is probably going to be like 200 bucks plus for the 1 terabyte. Yeah, so I currently actually don't have any Switch 2 titles. Mario Kart does not me. I did get the upgrade pass for Tears of the Kingdom, and I will be doing some videos with some comparisons between Tears of the Kingdom on a Switch OLED versus the Switch 2 versus the Switch 2 with the upgrade pass, and we'll capture that all, and we'll do some side-by-side comparisons. It should be a lot of fun. The other thing I'm pretty excited for is, see, here, this has a little plastic tab that corresponds to the bottom of this Joy-Con, making this really hard to, like, it will not come off. And I have a corresponding plastic tab up there, so that's why there's these little slots in the Joy-Con. I don't know why they didn't do that for the main console body. Have these little tabs that the Joy-Con would just rest in. I guess they just wanted it to snap in real easy, so you didn't have to put it in at a different angle. But really, that wouldn't have been hard to do. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for the mouse mode. It's actually not overly horrible. This is going to be a game changer for things like Splatoon. I'm really excited for seeing Splatoon with this setup. Or Nintendo, how about you just do this and let us hook up a keyboard and mouse for any FPS or RTS that you put on the console? Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, this has been an overview of the Switch. I'm Adam. This has been Gaming Misconduct. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. If you guys have picked up the Switch 2, if you guys are holding off. I get that $450 is a bit of a steep price, but for me, I get to play all my Switch games, and they run flawlessly on the Switch 2. That's why I gave Nintendo some money. Oh, and just for comparison, that's the Switch OLED. Here, let's get some Joy-Cons on that sucker. There's your size difference. Not bad. Not bad, Nintendo. Anyway, have a great one. I'm out.